Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? We're going to continue our studies of the English language and witchcraft and how they're able to cast spells. And witchcraft is something that is lineage. It is taught within the family and passed down through generations, correct? And we don't have any witch stores out there. Do you know anyone in the yellow pages or be able to find a store that says witch products? So where do witches get their stuff? They go to the New Age stores. What? Yeah, that's where the witches go and get their stuff, is at New Age stores. Where else does the witches get their books and their study supplies and their crafting tools? Anyways, back to witchcraft and how it works. I was just watching a video of somebody talking about freedom and a freedom fighter or whatever we want to talk about, how we say it. And they used the word blah, blah, blah. And I was, oh, shoot. It's just, this is how the witches do it. They sit there and will say things, and then people under the spells, which we all are. I am no expert on this, okay? We're just going forward on this, okay? But I once you see that it casts a spell over everybody, and then all of a sudden everybody's saying it. And just like witches, they say words, and they want you to believe they have no meaning in them. And just like the word blah, 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 that phrase means that words have no meaning. And that's exactly what witches want you to believe, is that words have no meaning. And so here is a young girl that's been given incredible amount of power. If you don't see 50 years, 60 years from now this person being a high witch, you just aren't aware of how things work. She's already been in front of the UN on the cover of Time magazine, and I believe she's being given a nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize. Where do you think these high-ranking witches come from? Do you think they just wake up one day and are there, or is it a lifetime of practice from childhood? Anyways, I'm not accusing her of being a witch. I'm just explaining how these things happen, and we're using her as an example of her using the word blah, 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 and how everybody is now using this word casually, and maybe there is more to it. Being that word means nothing, but yet people use it to mean nothing. So let's look into that word blah, blah, blah right now. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. And if we look at the blah, 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 the B is 2, L is 12, and A is 1. And so it's just another, again, repeating. 2, 12, 1. 2, 12, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a non-stop repetitive blah, 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 blah. Now, abracadabra. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. We say a bunch of words that pretend like they mean nothing. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. You make it nice and sweet, and you can shove anything in somebody without them knowing it. Right? Isn't that what the witch did with the apple in Disneyland? So it's all about tricking. It's all about tricking and getting them to say things that they don't know what they're saying. Right? And we can see that it repeats itself, blah, 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 blah. And you mirror it, it's just going to repeat itself back and forth. So let's look at this. Okay, we got Black Lives A. And then AB as the repetitive. We got B lab, right? Laboratory. Ba, la, blah. Okay, what is AB? What does AB stand for? So if we got just blah, right? B, L, A, B. AB. What is AB? Very simple, very simple, very simple. AB. If we look at AB, and we go right up to A, B. A. What the heck? Oh, AAC. AB. 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 Right down here. AB. Right here. AB. An alternate transliteration of Egypt. It's an Egypt religion, AB is. AB. The spirit of the physical heart and the seat of the will and intentions conceived as proceeding at death to the future world, where it gives evidence for or against its processor. AB. What if we mirrored that then? Right? BA. BA. What would that be? That should be easy, right? Just BA. AB, BA. It's just repeating, right? It's just repeating, and it's no big deal. If we go up here and look at BA, and we look at BA, the first definition for BA is an alternate translation of Egypt. The living, immortal, eternal, and ultimately divine soul in Egyptian religious belief, represented as a bird with a human head and believed to leave the body at death and return eventually to the revive the body of its preserved. If it is preserved. If it is preserved. What? Yeah. AB, BA is Egyptian gods casting spells. Blah, blah, blah. Does it mean nothing? The witches want you to believe it's nothing. But sitting there right there, if you connect the two, if you connect the dots, if you connect the spells, if you connect the letters to cast spells, what does LA stand for? What does LA stand for? What does LA stand for? Now, in the dictionary, they can pick anything to use, right? But we can see that right here in the dictionary, they have used the very first example of LA. A word sung to this noise or to note. LA, la. A word sung to this note in a medieval hymn to Saint John the Baptist. And what did they do to Saint John the Baptist? They cut off his head. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So, in blah, 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 there's going to be more. It goes way, way more. Egyptian John the Baptist. Blah, blah, blah. La, singing to John the Baptist. But they hide their Egyptian casting spells in here. Be careful of the words we